What's happening, people? Dan Lawless here, West Ham Fan TV, filling in for Scott for the big match preview. First game of the season. It's a big one, and before I get into it, I want to say a big thank you to Oddschecker for sponsoring us for the 2020-21 season countdown here on West Ham Fan TV. There are only 3 days to go until the start of the season, and Oddschecker is the only app you need for all your Premier League betting. Oddschecker has always been an app where you can basically compare odds from all different betting sites, but now you can actually bet through it. So it's kind of like Uber Eats. That's what I see it as, like an Uber Eats. You can actually have a look at the menu and you can order. In other words, you can bet through it. So do check it out. Now, West Ham versus Newcastle. I'm not confident. I'm sorry. I wish I could come on and be really positive and really hopeful, but I have to be real. I have to be honest. And looking at the way things are now, the way things are going, this is probably like the least confident I've been going into a Newcastle game. It really is. There's so many different aspects of this that are why I'm not confident. Let's look at Newcastle first. They have been spending money. They've been signing players. They've been addressing their needs. You know, they've signed Callum Wilson, Jamal Lewis, Ryan Fraser. They're really doing some good business. You know, these are players that we should have been looking at. West Ham should have been looking at. Why haven't we gone in for these players? You know, and as we all know, Callum Wilson loves to score against us, whether it be his foot, his head, or his hand. He is someone, I especially don't like him. He's got something about West Ham he don't like. And he's just one of those players I would love nothing more than to us just mark him out of the game, for Ogbonna just to stick him in his pocket. I would love that. Shut him up. But this is the thing. I've got to be realistic here. I've got to say what I think. I've got to go with my head over my heart. And they're in such a better position. The thing is, you would have looked at it as they would have been flat after the takeover had failed. But the way that they've been addressing things, I feel like, you know, and I've seen some of the videos of the players going out to dinner. I feel like the team spirit is a bit higher. You know, that the players must feel like, you know, we're doing something, we're trying things, we're being positive in the transfer window. I just think that everything seems to be with them momentum wise now shift to West Ham. We had the bombshell with Diangana, like I said, completely. You look at that Bournemouth game, the morale was just had taken such a massive hit, really did. I mean, like West Ham, they went and just threw a grenade at the team's morale when they sold him. So we've got that going into it. There's this negative aura around the club at the moment. We've got Souček, who is quarantining from the coronavirus. Massive loss. That is such a huge loss, because I think honestly we are like a different team without Souček. He is so important to our team and how we play and what we do. Luckily, we should have Declan Rice back, but to have Declan Rice and Souček together, you know, that is really, you know, the key part of the midfield, and it really does change us when we don't have him. So, absolutely gutted, huge loss. I haven't seen any concrete news on Antonio, although he just did not look too clever in the Bournemouth game. He got injured, I think, in the Brentford game, and it looked like he was still carrying that. You know, he was limping around everywhere. So either, look, he's not going to start, or he's not going to be 100%. And he is a player we relied on heavily towards the end of the season. You know, his goals kept us up. So if he's not able to be 100% and go all out, then that's another big miss. You know, it's the way the squad is at the moment. We are a mess, and some of the positives. Let me look at the positive. Jared Bowen, I think, is going to be absolutely key in this game. He's just his work rate, his ability. I think that is going to be our key player. That's someone we need to be looking at and hoping that can pull us through and score the goals to win us the game. Sebastian Haller, we need to find a way to get him the ball and get him the ball at key moments in the game. He is crucial, you know, because he's probably going to be starting. So we need to find a way. And Dean Garner seemed to be like that player who could do that. He's gone. Now the other players need to work it out. They need to feed him the ball. Yeah, like I said, it's going to be very, very tough. And personally, and this is the thing, I'll get slated for being negative, but I have to call it how I see it. And I can't see anything else but a loss. That's just me personally. If you asked me to bet my own money out of it, and you think about this realistic, there's being positive and there's being realistic. If you had to bet with your own money, if you had to bet your house on it, which way would you go? What would you think? And to me, I'd have to predict a loss. I hate predicting West Ham to lose. It's something I rarely do. But this time around, I just cannot see a win, which we need to win this game. We absolutely need to win. It is critical looking at the fixture run we have after that. The positive is, after that, we will have some of our better players back. You know, we will have our full strength team. This is not going to be our full strength team. So hopefully maybe we can get some upsets after that. But it's tough. Like I said, we've got to get something out of it. Hopefully the Newcastle players, you know, won't have had time to gel. They wouldn't have had time to do all the pre-season and all of that stuff. So whether Bruce picks them based on that, or he puts them in straight away and they haven't quite got that harmony, we'll have to see. That sort of gives me a little bit of hope. I mean, look, there's always a chance. There's always a chance. Look, I'm talking myself into believing now. I'm talking myself into believing that we can do it. Yeah, I don't know. But the odds for us to win, currently 23-20 on Odds Checker. So you can go and check those odds if you're into it and put a bet on. So do remember, check the link in the description down below. If you want to download that link, it will help us out greatly. Do remember, you have to be 18 years old to download it, and you must gamble responsibly. You got to do it. You got to gamble responsibly. Yeah, so let me know what you guys think. Are you feeling confident going into it? Am I being too negative? Like I said, I sort of talked myself up into believing. I do it all the time. You know, the closer it gets, the buzz starts to come. You think, oh, we can do this. But the players, look, they've just got to pick themselves up. The Dean Garner thing has happened now. We have to look forward. They have to come together as a team and just work for each other. Just go all out. And really, the fans deserve it. The fans need it. We need a bit of positivity. We need something to cheer about. So I want to see them go out and do that. Like I said, the three new, really, you know, if I ask me, really good signings Newcastle have made. Hopefully, they haven't had time to gel. Hopefully, Bruce ain't going to feel ready to put them straight in, and maybe he might bring them off the bench, something like that. We'll have to see. Either way, we're going to have to start the season back. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. We are going to be filming our season review, reacting to our predictions from last season and predicting this season. We're getting together, filming a load of videos. So look out for them. I'm really looking forward to it, especially the reacting to our predictions from last season to see just how wrong we actually got it. That's always good fun. We're going to be doing watch along on Saturday. Nikki is doing an exclusive video, Thames Ironworks Breakfast Club. It's called exclusive video, live video in the morning for our Patreons. So do check out our Patreon if you haven't already. If you want some exclusive videos, prizes, gifts, all sorts of stuff. So you can check that in the description down below. And let's hope that my worry, my negativity, whatever you want to call it, is just completely misfounded and we go and smash Newcastle. And one thing left to say, come on you Irons.